I don't know how I'm supposed to start this video, or I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to say because I didn't plan anything. And I'm just sitting here, and I may have to cut this video if I start to cry too much, because I already feel to cry and I just started it. But this is a disclaimer right now. If you can't watch this video and you know it's something that'll trigger you, please just click away, because I don't want anything to happen to anyone. This is the story of, well, not really the story, because I don't think I'm gonna tell the full story and full details unless someone wants that. But I don't know, we'll see where this video goes. I usually don't make videos like this because usually all of my videos are something funny, or like my PUBG videos. It's just something nice, and this is just completely different. It's not something that I ever wanted to make, but I had a baby, and now my baby's an angel. I know I'm only 19 years old, but I wanted this baby more than anything in the world. And even though it recently happened, I kept thinking to myself that I need to make a video, because I know that videos like this helps someone that's going through the exact same thing, because YouTube is what I turn to when I need help and when I need to know that I'm not alone. And when I hear other people talking about their experiences, it just helps to know that I'm not alone. It just helps to hear someone else. And for me, what's been helping me is talking and doing things to remember my baby. And I thought I would need longer time to, like, not get over it, but to be strong enough to make a video, but I don't think that day will ever come. Because no matter what happens in the future, I'll always remember my baby, and I'll always miss him. I didn't know that I was pregnant with him, because I went to the doctor a good while ago, and the doctor said that I have polycystic ovaries. So I thought, from hearing a lot of stories and what the doctor said, is that it's hard to get pregnant without fertility treatment. And I've taken tests before and everything came back negative, so I thought, well, maybe I just need treatment and I can't have a baby naturally. But I was wrong. And I usually have irregular periods, so I didn't think anything of it when it was late, because it's usually very late. And I didn't even have morning sickness. No vomiting, nothing. And the only thing that, looking back at it now, the only thing that I may have experienced is the moodiness, because Angie used to always tell me that I'm overreacting and why am I being like this, and I used to just be really mean to him sometimes, and then 10 minutes later I would go apologize to him, but he stayed with me through all of that, and he understood me, and he still loved me. And a lot of things happened now looking back at it that were like signs that I am pregnant, but I just didn't know and I didn't think of it, because it's like I lost hope in being able to have a baby. And then I just started having a lot of pain and I couldn't take it anymore. So I went to the hospital and it was really bad treatment. I don't think I want to talk about that in this video. If someone wants to hear about my story, like the full story, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I don't know. But it was really bad treatment in the hospital and they should have done better. The doctors were like hiding stuff, and I guess they just didn't want to tell me to scare me, but I didn't know I was pregnant until I went to the hospital and they did a urine test. And they took really long. They took about 5 hours. They took 5 hours before seeing me in the emergency room. And I had to go and ask how long again would I have to wait. And that's when I found out that I'm pregnant, because the nurse said that the test came back positive. And I was just there like, I didn't believe what I heard. And then she said, "You're pregnant." And then she asked if I didn't know, and then we were like, no, we didn't know. A lot happened. And the night before it happened, the gynecologist came into the room, into the ward, and she told me that I'm okay, and she told me that my baby's okay. And she said that I just had a bladder infection. And I went to sleep. I tried sleeping and I couldn't sleep properly. But before all of this, the first night I was in the ER, the doctor did an ultrasound, and that's the first time that I saw my baby. And I saw him first. And we saw his heartbeat. And he was moving. And he looked so big. And I just got so excited. And I got so happy. Because I finally became a mom. And I was going to have my baby. Our baby. And so then that morning came and I just felt like I was bleeding. And then I went to the toilet and then I saw my baby. And I held my baby. He was perfect. He had all 10 fingers on his hands. And he had all 10 toes. And they were so tiny. And I saw his nose. And I saw his little mouth. And his ears. And everything. And then I just screamed for the nurse. And the nurse didn't even hear me. Someone else in the room had to go call the nurse for me. And I don't know, I just felt lost. Like I didn't know, for a moment I didn't know what to do. It's just really hard. And it was painful. I just don't know what to say. But right after all of that, I felt like I just got the chance to be a mom, and now I'm not a mom anymore. I thought that I'm not a mother anymore. I thought that I'm not a mommy anymore. But then while looking online and looking at quotes, there's one that said, "Heaven and earth may separate us today, but nothing will ever change the fact that you made me a mom." And that's what made me realize that I am still a mom. And to anyone going through the same thing, losing your baby doesn't make you not a mom anymore, because you're still a mom. You still had your baby. I held my baby and I spoke to him, and I told him that I love him. It's like, baby, I love you. I love you and you're perfect to me. And I miss you. And I want you back. I want you to come back. But you're with Jesus now. It's really hard living each day after, and having to just get up and go out the day. And it's really hard seeing other moms with their newborn babies, seeing anyone with their babies. But every time I see them now, I try to be happy for them, because one day I will be able to have a baby again. And even though I have a baby again, I'll never forget you. You'll always be my first. You're my one and only angel. And I'll always love you, no matter what. And I will tell your siblings about you. They will know that they have an angel too. And right now we're just doing things to help cope. And things are helping. The first day we put flowers into the ocean. And then we wrote on a balloon and we sent it up, and today we got a photo frame and I drew my baby. And I took a pregnancy test because it still shows up positive after a while, and then it eventually fades. And I kept my bracelet, the ID bracelet from the hospital, and all of that is in there. And I'll be doing so much more for you, to remember you, to always have you, because you're always with me in my heart. And even though it's just me in this video, your daddy feels it a lot too. But your daddy just can't come in front of the camera to do this. But your daddy loves you so much. It's really hard for your daddy too, because I've never seen him this broken before. It made him a completely different person. And you made him grow up so much and so fast. And you made us experience things. But it's not your fault. We're not blaming you. We still love you. We love you. We always love you. And we're not blaming you. We're just letting you know that you made us mature even more. But your daddy was always there for me, and he's still there for me. And I'm there for him too. We'll always grieve for you, baby. You're our little baby angel. Your fingers are just like your dad's. It's just really hard. And I'll put my Instagram link in the description, so if anybody's going through this and if anybody just needs someone to talk to, I'll be there for you. I'll try my best. Because I know there are some people going through this and they have no one. But we were fortunate enough to have our families with us. And at first, when I first heard that you were actually here with me, that you're my baby and I'm pregnant, we were scared to tell our parents, your grandma and your grandpas. We were scared to tell everyone because we didn't know how they would react. We thought they might be mad at us because we were so young. And we still told them. And it was just such a shock to us to see that everyone loves you so much and everyone wanted you. So I remember telling my mom, when I told her Mom I'm pregnant, she was in the hospital. And then she just smiled. And she was like, what? And I told her I have a baby. And she said, I can't remember what she said, but she just kept smiling and she looked at Angie and she smiled. And I couldn't tell my dad. Like face to face, because he was in the car waiting with Teddy, our doggy. So my mom told him, and he was so happy too. It's their first grandchild. And when Angie told his parents, they all flew in to be there with us, because we got good news that I'm pregnant, but I still wasn't feeling good. I still had an infection and I still was not okay. So everyone came and everyone rallied around us and everyone showed us so much support and love. This brought our family closer together. Even telling my brother, I thought that because he's my big brother, he would be so mad at me. Because I'm his little sister, but he got so excited. He got so excited and he started talking about how he's gonna let this little baby call him Uncle Tools. And that he's gonna teach this little baby to play games from small. Because he loves to play video games. And then Angie's nanny and Nana, it would be their first great grandson. This baby made them great grandparents. This baby just completed our lives. Baby, you made us complete. And everyone loves you. Everyone misses you. And Daddy just wants me to say that our loss is not a secret. Because a lot of people keep it to themselves. A lot of people don't talk. A lot of people don't speak out and share their stories. But we just can't do that. We need to speak out. We need to talk about it. Because we want to help someone. Because in the hospital, when everyone asked what's wrong, the majority of women there, when I told them that I lost my baby, they said it happened to them too. There was this one lady in the hospital, the one that heard me screaming. She said that she had 5 miscarriages before she had her first baby at the age of 41. And that child is 10 years old now. And I saw him, and because he came to visit her, and he's gotten so big, and everyone has just shown so much support to us, and we really appreciate it. So thank you, everyone, from both of us. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you for understanding. But a lot of people keep telling us to stop stressing on it. A lot of people keep telling us it will be okay and we will eventually get over it. A lot of people keep saying these things to us, and it just makes us so angry because they don't understand. No one really understands unless they've been through it. And I pray to God that none of you that have never gone through it, I pray to God that none of you will ever have to, because when you lose your baby, when you lose anyone, you don't only lose your baby, but you lose a part of yourself too. I will never be the same. I will never be okay. I will never get over it. I will never just forget it. Because people keep saying, just forget about it. People keep saying that you're too painful to remember, but to us, you're too precious to forget. We'll never forget you. So please be kind and please try to understand before saying anything like that, before saying anything negative. I don't know how long this video is, because I just feel like it's been a long while. How long is it? Oh, it's getting really long, but I just want to cut this video here and just go and cry, because I don't want to do it in front of the camera, and I will add clips to the end of my baby's ultrasound, and you can't really see much in it because he was moving a lot more before, and you could have seen him more clearly before. And then as soon as we pulled out the camera, he didn't move as much. You couldn't see him as clearly, but I'll also add pictures. little clips of things that we've been doing for you, baby. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and please just leave a comment or reach out to me if you need to. My sweet little baby angel, I love you more than I love myself. And you know that if I could have chosen to save your life or my life, I'd give my life up for yours. And baby, you saved me. You are my hero. Because I could have died instead, but you're my hero. And thank you for that. Thank you for making me your mom. And I'll miss you, and I'll never forget you. And even when we have another baby, I'll be happier, but I will always remember you every day of my life. And I will love you until the day I die. And I meet you again. Because I will see you again soon. When God is ready for me to. Baby, I love you. But God loves you a lot more. Baby, you were too beautiful for Earth. On 3, 1, 2, 3. I love you, baby.